who's going to come out of this one on top.
Chris Boswell set to
on to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it, and that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got space past the 25. He's still on his feet. Off to the races. Inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
To throw is Newton. Hall bringing it in. Fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. To the right side, this is Dillon. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready up. Come on. Ready.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go. 70, 18 cards.
Now Newton. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Newton. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Touchdown, LA! Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter two.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Newton.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2.
And Brandon, you know that expression, he just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Ready, Rig, Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Here's Newton.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, 19, Tiger, 9, go.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. Still going. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A.J. Dillon, a 23-yard run. And the Panthers are on the board here in this Super Bowl. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive one made it to the end zone. Drive two resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
2nd and 5.
Now here's Mahomes. Delivering again to Gordon, and he's got him again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Another completion here to Hunt. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
Now Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gordon. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Newton. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown.